Well, during the international break here at Trevor Sports, we do have something for you. It's the continuation of the Home International Championships. And then presenting tonight, it's Trev Lynham with Sportsnight. Good afternoon, welcome to Sports Night, where we've got two games to bring you as we bring you round two of the Home Internationals Championship. Of course, both will be concluded after we've completed our calendar of all domestic football this season. Two games tonight. We're going to start with the one at the Cardiff City Stadium. Scotland travelled to Wales. Scotland at the moment are leading the home championships, the only side to win a game thus far, and they won 2-0 at Hampden Park back in October. As for Wales, well, they perhaps should have beaten England, but weren't able to do so on that occasion. Your commentator for this one is Trev Motson.
Steve Clarke's got to lead the championship by 2 points after the first round of fixtures, which were way back in October. Take on a Welsh side who should have really beat England at the Millennium Stadium, but England took a point for a Kane header. So can they get 3 points against the Steve Clarke Scots as they now line up for the two passionately so national anthems? Two anthems being sung there really make the hairs stand up back on this commentator's neck. The hair stand up on the neck. Anyway, here's the team. Lockyer comes in at centre back alongside Neppe. Rondon plays with Allen in the middle. And Moore goes up top. Otherwise, it's the same familiar Welsh line. For Scotland, Owen McBurney leads the line as a preference to Lee Griffiths. James Forrest and Ryan Christie will lead the two flanks, the two Celtic men, with John McGinn of Aston Villa in the middle. McKenna and Devlin will have to have good games at the back. And let's hope for a very good game here between these two sides as we go into the second round of games in the Home International Championship. Scotland with the goal kick, and it's Marshall to Robertson. Scotland in the all dark blue strip, and Wales all in red, so you'll be able to distinct the two teams from each other. Here's John McGinn, good running by him, and Neppen really hasn't picked him up, and that's a good ball in and a goal! Owen McBurney! 10 minutes gone and Scotland have taken the lead. The leaders of this championship are in front here in Cardiff. Owen McBurney's got it. And 3,000 Tartan Army supporters are in heaven now as Steve Clarke's men make the perfect start. The ball played forward. This is not such good defending. Ryan Giggs, the manager of Wales, will be tearing his hair out there. Very slack marking there from Lockyer and McGinn. Or rather, Mepham, I should say. McGinn's ball back. And there is the header from the Sheffield United man. And Scotland have a dream start. 1-0. James. Put a few things together here with 17 minutes gone. Headed away there. Rodham, James, Davis. The last produce here now. Just free on the edge of the box here, and Scotland didn't pick him up. Ramsey's shot, and in the end it's a team effort. I think it's an easy one for Marshall, although it may have been drifting wide from the naked eye. We'll look behind the goal to see if it was. In any case, it was an easier save there for Marshall than it needed to be, and he did well. Handled the ball well, even on this greasy top. Davis, James. James, but Christie has dispossessed him and he's found McBurney. Now John McGinn. Ryan Christie of Celtic. McBurney now of Sheffield United. On to Celtic, another Celtic man, James Forrest. And still has the ball. And look at the run here of Robertson. He's bursting the gut. McBurney. Now Robertson's got it. And he gets the ball in there brilliantly. And McBurney again. Oh, it's two! And Steve Clark, he's up off the bench, celebrating a brilliantly crafted team move from Scotland, and the leaders have found themselves two up here in the second of the home international games. Andrew Robertson proving his class here yet again from his Liverpool form. He's showing real Liverpool form for his country here tonight. What about this for cross there from the Scotland captain, and that's 2 free headers from McBurney, and Ryan Giggs will be fuming. 25 minutes gone, it's Wales 0, Scotland 2, and the Welsh fans can hardly believe it. They're shell shocked here. Scotland in charge. Here's Moore, here's Bale, and here's Ramsey. Oh, what a brilliant goal volley that is! And all of a sudden, Wales are back in business. And Scotland have committed the biggest crime in football. Always being vulnerable when you've just scored, and they've just conceded one. Very sloppy indeed. They were relaxing, or maybe too busy celebrating with themselves. The ball played in, and what about that? Lovely little flick up. And a beautiful half volley, actually second to none, from Aaron Ramsey. That's why Juventus paid all that money to bring him from Arsenal, and you can see just why. It's all back in the melting pot now. Wales 1, Scotland 2. 27 minutes gone. Burnley now trying to get on the end of that, and again Christie. Burnley's busting again in the middle. He wants the hat-trick. Still Ryan Christie. And he was bundled over, I thought, from James, but the referee's playing on. Here's Scott McTominay. Now McGregor. The ball in there, McBurney. Looking for the hat-trick, and he almost got it. And Wayne Hennessy of Crystal Palace has kept the Welsh in it. I have to say, Scotland's attacking prowess tonight has been absolutely first class. And you've got to say, the shot was brilliant, but the save from Hennessy was even better. Good football around there from both Wales and Scotland. Into the second half, for which we've had just shy of 7 minutes. And the ball chipped forward now. Scotland, as you can see, now attacking the goal to our right. Here's Joe Allen for Wales. Here's Moore. Still going Moore. And here's Ramsey. Oh, it's a brilliant goal! 2-2. It's a smashing game this tonight, and what about that for a comeback? Well, Ryan Giggs must have had a few choice words at half-time, because Wales have been far more positive in their attacking play, and it showed there in that attack. Not just great defending from the Scots. Steve Clark will be annoyed at that, but Moore does well here. Ramsey getting away from his man, and no chance for Marshall in the goal. And Wales, who drew against England, are back level against Scotland here. It's 2-2, and there's still time, I think, for a winning goal. 12 minutes left to play. It's just been a quiet sort of 20 minutes where it's been a bit more of a midfield battle. Scotland have won a free kick, but hopefully now the pace will pick up and we'll have a frantic last sort of 12 11 or 12 minutes here plus stoppage time. Here's Roden now, playing it in, and Bale's onside, and he's got a bit of space here. It's Gareth Bale, he has to pull back, and Ramsey! Well, he almost got the hat-trick himself, and Ramsey still making it, folks! Brilliant save to deny the forward Burnley man, now with Stoke. Gareth Bale involved, Ramsey almost getting the hat-trick, then Robertson making a uncharacteristic mistake. Ramsey laid it in, and Sam Vokes couldn't finish the job. Good save from David Marshall. 2 minutes left. Wales looking like the likely winners of this game if there is to be a decisive goal. But here's Armstrong for Scotland. Oh, he's giving it away. He was looking for McBurney. Roberts picks it up. The substitute finds Bale. We're into stoppage time at the end of the game. Bale goes down. Robert Allen goes down in instalments. Bale is up there as well. 30 seconds of stoppage time. Here's McGinn now. And Armstrong is free on this far side, near side here. Here's Armstrong. In towards McBurney. What a good fist away, or a good palm away, I should say, by Hennessy, and the ball knocked away, and there goes the ball out of play for a throw. I thought it was the final whistle. It's not. We play on. And Scotland still have a chance maybe to sneak 3 points. That's a good ball out to Stuart Armstrong. Palmer. Back to Armstrong. And that might be a corner for Scotland. It is a corner. So here comes the corner. Robertson short to Palmer. Back to Robertson. This has got to be the last swing now. We're playing nearly 3 minutes. Here's McBurney. Can't get on the end of it. McGregor will try and retrieve it for Scotland. Ryan Fraser, another substitute, has come on. And he goes down, and it's a free kick to Scotland. And still we play on. And a yellow card's going to be brandished to Gareth Bale. Of all people, Gareth Bale's been booked. This will definitely be the last chance now of the match. No doubt that Bale tricked his man, Ryan Fraser, and gets the free kick. The Newcastle man winning the free kick, but it's McGinn now with Aston Villa to take the free kick to Scotland. This has got to be the last throw of the night. Palmer goes in, hooked away by the Welsh. Robertson might try a shot. No, he finds McGinn. And McGinn brilliantly tackled there by Daniel James. And there goes the whistle to end an eventful game of football here. So a point apiece in this home international match. Scotland have raced into a 2-0 lead on 10 minutes and 26 minutes respectively for Ollie McBurney. But then a minute later, Ramsey got them back into the game, the Welsh back into the game, and then equalised on the 53rd minute. Both teams had chances in the second half to win it, but they couldn't find a winning goal. So it ends on as even. Scotland should stay top by all means with 4 points. Or stay at the top by 4 points, but another 2 points drop for the Welsh. It's finished here 2-2 here at Cardiff City Stadium.
2-2 draw, really exciting game. Good advert for international football, definitely between those two sides. And now we go over to Wembley, in England hosting Northern Ireland. Both these sides actually share the same national anthem. That's why you're only going to hear it once, and you're also only going to hear Trevor Gubber, who's a match commentator.
Beautifully sung, the national anthems here at Wembley this evening as we get ready for England versus Northern Ireland. England landed with Bill up in goal. Alexander Arnold, Stones, Maguire and Shaw right in front of the back four. Henderson and Foden in front of Declan Rice, just behind Raheem Sterling, Harry Kane and Jack Grealish. As for Northern Ireland, Billy Peacock Fellows in goal, Stuart Dallas, Craig Cathcart, Johnny Evans and Jamal Lewis, Minair, Stephen Davis, George Saville in midfield, and leading the line is now McGinn, Kyle Lafferty and Jones. Here's Stones for England. Looking to pick out Trent Alexander-Arnold, but Jamal Lewis is there, only as far as Raheem Sterling. Now is Trent Alexander-Arnold up towards Sterling. On to Jack Grealish. Grealish's shot is blocked by Davis, who fetches the ball away up to Carl Lafferty. The big Tom strike on to Pedderman there. Away to now McGinn. Now McGinn with an incredible through ball. It's come to Carl Lafferty. And Carl Lafferty has scored for Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland take a shock lead here at Wembley Stadium. And the big striker, there was a bit of a presence up there for Northern Ireland, opens the scoring here against Gareth Southgate's England. Lovely bit of play from Northern Ireland. Lovely ball through. Carl Lafferty's onside and Carl Lafferty fires home. Wonderful ball over the top of the English defence. Declan Rice caught out and he couldn't get back. And England are behind here. Can they respond now? Henderson. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Foul on Trent by Saville. Henderson will take it quickly, but then opts against that situation. There's a challenge again from Saville. It looked like he got the ball to me there, but the referee said he didn't. Trent Alexander-Arnold with the free kick now. Towards Luke Shaw. Headed down into the path of Jack Grealish. Across now to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold in. And a fantastic effort from Harry Kane. But pushed behind by Bailey Peacock-Farrell. Wonderful knock down. Grealish picks it up. All right to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Into Kane. Well, Fazzy just went. It looked like he was a save in the air from first viewing from Bailey Peacock-Farrell. But Kane pushes it wide. Still 1-0 to Northern Ireland. Here's Foden. Trent Alexander-Arnold. On to Henderson. Henderson is foul there. And the Northern Ireland man, which is McNair, gets a talking to. Still 1-0 Northern Ireland. Trent Alexander-Arnold over this free kick. He whips the ball in. And Evans can get the ball clear, can he? Trent is there ahead of him. And Trent puts the ball in looking for Harry Kane. He's headed clear. Comes out towards Henderson. Henderson shot is charged out by McNair. Now Foden. And now Jack Grealish. Edge of the penalty. Jack Grealish turns. Jack Grealish with a fantastic effort. Bailey Peacock-Farrell pushes it behind for a corner. And England are beginning to knock on the door now. Over the turn away from balanced by Jack Grealish. And Bailey Peacock-Farrell sticks out an hand to help out his right back. Stuart Dallas of Leeds United. The Bailey stop is in fine form so far. Trent Alexander-Arnold gets ready to take this corner. Here's Trent. It was Jack Grealish in there. And it was goal and headed wide. He took a deflection on the way. It did. Trent across there again. To take. It was Sterling this time. He's headed clear. Only his falls towards right, so can't pick up. Now Cathcart acts the ball clear up towards Lafferty, the big tall man. Stones wins his header up against Lafferty. Now is Maguire. Here's Rice. Forward to Grealish. On to Harry Kane. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. In towards the penalty areas. Cross this charge down. Evans is there. But Trent gets back to win it for England. On to Jack Grealish on the edge of the box. Grealish's effort is deflected. And it's in for England. Jack Grealish has scored. England are level and we've only played 27 minutes. Wonderful effort from England there. Trippier. In to Grealish. And Grealish fires home. Trippier not involved tonight for England. Grealish is there to fire home. Very deflected effort. And Bailey Peacock had no chance. 1-1. Dallas with this free kick. Down the line he goes up towards Lafferty. Stones is with him. Stones wins the header. Flicks into the path of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Stones to Rice to Maguire. Now Foden. Out wide to Shaw. Down the line is Grealish inside the penalty area. Jack Grealish. Still going Grealish. Cross. And there's header there from Harry Kane, but the flag is up for offside, I think. Against the England stopper, and it was only just. England can't play it out as we begin into Lafferty. Now Davis. Davis. Lovely challenge from Declan Rice. And the ball is played through to Harry Kane, who's onside. Harry Kane for England. Back to Raheem Sterling. And where is Trent Alexander-Arnold? Here's Henderson. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Sterling. Here's Kane. Kane's after this push behind. But Peacock fell for a corner. England knocking on the door as they want to take the lead, but Harry Kane is being denied once again by Bailey Peacock foul. Here's Lafferty, heads it down to Davis. He's going away, on balls now through to Harry Kane once more, back to goal to Grealish, and back through to Harry Kane, he's through on goal this time. Harry Kane, surely, it's wide from Harry Kane. England can't seem to get that second goal which they want. Well, Southgate will be pleased with the team performance and efforts. He won't be happy with the efforts which have gone wide so far. As we're into the second half now. 6 minutes into that second half as Henderson picks up. If you've just joined us here on Trevor Sports, there's still England 1, Northern Ireland 1. Carl Lafferty open the square for Northern Ireland before Jack Grealish, the man who's on the ball now. That's for England, and Grealish goes for goal again. And just over. How unlucky can you get for Jack Grealish? And if that had gone in, that would have been a pure genius of an effort. Chilwell for England, on for Shaw. On towards Ward-Prowse. Now Grealish again. And he's lost it. Now, and he's lost it. Rice. On to Trent Alexander-Arnold, across. It's Sterling off the post. So unlucky, Raheem Sterling. It's the post here, and how unlucky can Sterling get? Back off the post. I thought he was going to go in from his first effort with the post. England and Northern Ireland have shared a 1-1 draw. England with a lot of possession, more shots, more fouls, more corners, less free kicks, more passes were successful, but England and Northern Ireland end with a 1-1 draw.
So England is finishing has let them down. It's draws for both. That's what it means to the table at the moment. And of course, from the table you can see Scotland still have their lead. Theoretically, any one of the four sides could win the championship on the final day. Be a big ask for Northern Ireland to do that. However, England will know that in order to win the Home Nations League, she'll probably have to beat Scotland at Hampden Park. Wales will have to hope that they can beat Northern Ireland heavily at Windsor Park when they play at the beginning of June. What we've got coming up for you next? Well, match of the day is coming up next. Arsenal versus Liverpool. That's going to be our main game. Should be an absolute cracker, that. And of course, stick around for the Champions League quarter-finals. The first leg is on your way very soon. Manchester United and Chelsea both flying the flag for Blighty. That's in the world of European football. So just a little quick sports night for you. 2 games of international significance. I'm sure it's miles better than any of the friendlies that have been in the real world today. From all of us, good night.